Hello everyone, this is Linda from the duchesskitchen.com and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing how to make a red velvet marble cookies. Another easy recipe but delicious, and it's part of my holiday baking countdown cookies. So in a bowl we have flour, we add our salt and baking powder, mix and set it aside. So that will be our dry ingredients. And for today's cookies, we're going to use a stand mixer. You can also use hand mixer or use wooden spoon to cream your butter and sugar. And we're going to use room temperature butter. So it means that it's not very soft, but when you press on it, it still holds the shape, but your hands can create a hole in it as well. So it's neither too soft or too hard. So we let this go cream until creamy, where both the sugar and the butter are well mixed. Hi, if you are new here, I would like you to subscribe, like, and give me thumbs up. And if you like this videos, I'd like you to share as well. And if you are new, welcome to my channel too. And thanks to all my subscribers. Right now I'm scraping the bowl so that everything will mix together. If you don't do this, by the time you finish, you have some butter and sugar somewhere which are not well incorporated. So when they come together creamy, you add your egg and mix again until everything is mixed together, as well as your vanilla extract. So this is the second scraping that I've done. I'm adding the dry ingredient or the flour mixture that we just pressed together into our bowl and mixing it so it's well incorporated but not over mixing. So when you see that they've all come together with no traces of flour and butter mixture, then it's ready. So at this point we're going to divide the dough into two. With one part we will leave it plain and add a touch of cream cheese. So this is the plain one that I've added cream cheese. A little bit of cream cheese, which complements the red velvet taste. So I'm going to mold this into a bowl and just set it aside. Then put the other parts of the dough, the second part, into the bowl, of which we're going to turn it into the red velvets. So in the bowl we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, just natural cocoa powder. It's not sweetened. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of buttermilk. This one was made at home. You just add a tablespoon of vinegar to about 3/4 of a cup of milk and let it stir together and let it sit at about 5 minutes, and you get your buttermilk, and you can measure some for your ingredient. Keep the rest in the fridge and use it as and when you need it. And into it I'm going to add a teaspoon of food color, red food color, and this is super red food color. I'll link the the specific product I'm using in the description below, so you can check it out if you are interested, because it produces very red and you don't need much. So we are scraping it to make sure that everything is mixed to the red color that we want. We don't want traces of either just the cocoa, the brown color, and the red color. We want everything to be solid red. I think it is done here. So we're going to take this one off the mixer and also mold it into a bowl, just like the plain one. It's a good idea to sprinkle a little bit of flour. The dough is a bit sticky, but you can still handle it. But if you want more firmer dough to work with, then I suggest you put this one in the fridge, both doughs in the fridge for about between 5 to 10 minutes for you to firm up a little bit for you to handle it. But I can work with this, so I'm going ahead to do it because I will I will refrigerate it anyhow. So now I'm going to roll them into 2 different loaves, equal size. And after rolling them into logs, I'm going to try to put them together, then twist and turn. We want to get a marble effect, so that is the idea behind the twist and turn that I'm doing. So anyhow you want to do yours to achieve the same marble effect, you can use it. So when you get to the shades that you like, then you just stop and proceed with the rest of the instruction. So I'll continue to do the twist and turn as much as possible to get the colors mixed. I think I will do a little more twist and turn to get more of the colors mixed. And I'm sprinkling a little bit of flour at a time, and my hands as well. As I said, this is a bit sticky dough, but I would like to dough it before refrigerating it, so that I don't have to do refrigeration, come back refrigeration. Yeah. So you can see our marble effect is taking place, and I like how it looks. I'll do just about one step, one twist and turn. And you can flour your hands and the surface slightly as often as is needed to prevent the dough from sticking on your working surface. I think I'm happy with how it looks right now. I think I have, so I just covered the pan with plain foam and just dump the cookies in here for it to take the rectangular shape. But I wouldn't press it the whole down because the pan is a little bit bigger and I want some height in the cookies. So any slim pan you have, you can use it. You can even just mold it into a log, either a log or a rectangular log or round. Then I just wanted a square, and I think this was easy for me to also refrigerate. So this is going to be in the refrigerator for it to firm up. If you want more flat surface, you can just turn it upside down so that the down part, which is smooth, will come up, and you press it just gently for the down to also fit the bottom. So Our cookie dough has been refrigerated. It has been overnight. So you're going to go ahead and slice these beautiful cookies. And as you can see, I use a little flour as possible because I don't want the dough to also be floured too much. Otherwise, it will affect the texture at the end of the day to be too much flour in it. So now I like to usually trim the edges to get a smooth end. Then go ahead and slice maybe a quarter of an inch, or depending on how thick you want your cookies. It's usually when you cut them thick, they tend to they become more softer in the inside, and you can get some chewy on the it gets softer case within it as regards to cutting it so thin. So these cookies are easy. You can manipulate it anyhow you want it. You can even use it as a drop cookies and just mold them into balls and put them in the pans and press them a little bit and bake them. So if you are here and you still like my videos and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give me thumbs up so that I can do more videos like this. Thank you. So I'm going to bake because they are so partly very firm, so there's no need for me to refrigerate it. But if yours is soft, you can firm it up a little bit in the fridge before putting it in the oven so that it can retain its shape and not spread too much. So our cookies are fresh out of the oven. Because they are marbled and red, more red, sometimes it's difficult to tell when they are done. But make sure you look at the edges. As soon as you see some slight browning, then they are ready. Don't overcook it, otherwise they'll become very hard. So I hope you like this recipe and you give it a thumbs up. And let me know if you like what kind of cookies you like for your Christmas or holiday baking. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.